Hey, this is Gary with Ultra Plumbing, and this video is going to explain how to install a garbage disposal. In this video, I'm installing an Insinkerater Badger 5 disposal with a cord that was purchased separately. What's currently there is just a regular drain setup with a basket strainer and a dishwasher tailpiece going down to a trap, and we're going to swap this out for the disposal. Now, the first thing we want to do is knock out the connection for the dishwasher. Inside that hole there is a plug, and all you got to do is grab a screwdriver and a hammer like this. And just knock it out. As you can see, I'm knocking in there to knock out the little plug that's inside there. And now I'm going to kind of get it out and just show you what it looks like real quick. Right there. Make sure you get that out, because if you don't, you're going to have a big problem when you go to drain your dishwasher. Next, you're going to grab this tube from the package with your disposal. You're going to slip that ring washer over it, and then that metal piece as well. Make sure you have the two bolts to go with it. Then you're going to lay your disposal on its side and go ahead and put the tube with the black rubber gasket and the silver bracket onto your disposal like so, and then go ahead and carefully thread the bolts in. Be careful not to cross thread them. It can be a little funny getting them in there at first. Once you get them in, just kind of snug them by hand and then grab yourself a screwdriver and tighten them all the way. Make sure the U-shaped drain coming out of the disposal is pointed down like the one in the video. But once you got those two bolts tight, we're going to connect the electrical cord for the disposal. Start by flipping the disposal over and remove the single screw that's holding the electrical plate on. Pull out the white and black wire inside. Notice that there's a little screw for the ground in there as well. Then you're going to send your new electrical cord through your little metal Romex connector, and then you're going to feed that through the little circular hole in the bottom of the disposal, as you see here. That little metal Romex connector will actually screw into that opening, as you're going to see me do carefully in the video. You can do it with or without the wire through already, whatever's easier for you. But once you get that in there, you're going to use the wire nuts to connect the wires together. Now, the white and black wire, just connect to the two wires from your cord. It doesn't matter which connects to which. Just make sure you connect the actual ground to the little green ground screw. But here we got our ground connected, so now we're going to go ahead and connect our other two wires. Here we connect the black and the black, and now we're going to connect the white and the black. And again, it doesn't matter which you connect the white and black to. They just go to one wire each. After you get that done, just kind of carefully stuff them all in there, put your little metal plate back on, and put that single screw back in, as so, and that will be set in there and connected. Then you're going to just tighten up your Romex connector here so that it'll squeeze the cord and just keep it from pulling apart those electrical connections, just in case somebody tugs on it. Next step is we're going to go to the mounting bracket here. Usually the mounting bracket comes assembled like this. So you just have to loosen up the three screws that are holding it together, and then you usually can loosen them the rest of the way by hand. You just want to loosen all three of these bolts as much as possible, but without them actually coming out of the bracket. And then once you get to that point, you want to pop off this ring with a flat screwdriver. This ring is what actually holds the mounting bracket up to the sink, and you'll notice that it's open, and that's so that you can snap it on and off. But we want to go ahead and disassemble it. You see we have a paper gasket, a triangle shaped bracket, and then the bracket with the bolts in it. They go like this. It's always going to be that setup. Then you want to get this piece, the strainer piece, and put some plumber's putty around the perimeter of it. So we're going to get ourselves a nice big glob of plumber's putty, and we're just going to roll it out in our hands like this to kind of get a long kind of bead of it. And then we're just going to place it around the perimeter of the disposal strainer piece right here. We're just going to put it around the ring, just to make sure it goes completely around and touches on both ends. And then you just want to go around the perimeter and just kind of smush it down like this so that it's nice and tight around it, but kind of covers, the whole flat part of the strainer. Now that we have the bracket all ready, we just got to get the sink ready because our old drain is still on there. So I'm just going to remove this old basket strainer and drain fittings just real quick, get them out of the way. And I'm going to clean the old seal of the sink here. And now we're ready to put our new disposal in. Set your new strainer with the putty on it down into the hole in your sink. And just make sure it's centered, and then just kind of smush him down the best you can, making sure he's nice and centered. Then you want to go down below and just kind of use your finger to get away that excess putty, as you see us doing in the video. Just kind of smear it along there so it gets all the excess off, so it doesn't inhibit our gaskets and brackets that are going to go on. Plus it also seals that joint around the strainer there nice and good. So then you're going to take your 3 pieces here, the paper gasket, the triangle piece, and then the piece with the bolts through it, and you're going to go ahead and stick it onto the strainer from below the sink. Be careful you don't push the strainer up out of the sink again. Now, doing this by yourself can be difficult. If you have someone else around, they could push down on the strainer from above to make this easier. But if you're by yourself, you got to do it the way I am in the video. You see me kind of holding the strainer and the bracket with my left hand, and I'm carefully putting the snap ring on with my right hand. See me getting it up on the right there, and now I'm going to snap it up on the left side. It's hard to see with my hands, but I went ahead and snapped it on, and now you see it's in place, and I can actually let go of the bracket, and it won't go anywhere. Again, I've done this 1,000 times, so I can do it by myself. If you have someone else with you, they could push down on the strainer from above and make this a lot easier for you. Just saying. But once you got it on, just hand tighten all 3 of those bolts to get them to press the bracket up to the bottom of the sink, and then go ahead and finish them off with a screwdriver. You don't have to crank these super tight, just try to be careful. You just want to snug them to where the bracket pushes all the putty out and grabs tight to the sink, but you don't want to go crazy with it. That's all I can say. You don't want to bend the bracket. But once it's tight, go ahead and remove the excess putty from above. You can use a flathead screwdriver carefully around the seam, as you just saw I did. And then once you get to that point, you're ready to put your disposal on. You see the disposal has these 3 similar sides to the bracket. Those little nubs are going to grab onto this bar here that you see slanted. We want to make sure that all 3 of them grab. So put it up there, center the black part in the center of the strainer, and then you want to rotate the bracket so all 3 points grab onto it. As you can see, I've gotten all 3 locked on there. And once you have ensured you got it on all 3 of them, just adjust the disposal whatever direction you need it to face, and then you can go ahead and tighten them the rest of the way. Now, you're probably not going to be able to get them all the way tight by hand, but that's okay. Just get them as tight as you can and then move on to the next step. You're going to stick on the dishwasher hose. Go ahead and tighten the clamp as you see me doing. Make sure it's nice and snug. You can always test it by trying to see if you can twist the dishwasher drain at the end. If it won't twist at all, then you probably got it on there good. Go ahead and add your slip nut and your slip washer to the black drain piece coming down from the disposal. Go ahead and put your trap in, and then go ahead and put your wall tube on with the trap. Now, before we test with water, we just have one more thing to do. Grab yourself a big pair of channel locks, and we're going to tighten that disposal bracket the rest of the way. Grab these 2 points and squeeze. That's all you have to do. Now we can go ahead and start running water. You can use this time to clean out the sink if there's anything in there. And we just want to go ahead and put the stopper in and fill up the sink. And once we get a few inches in there, we're going to go ahead and let it drop and just make sure we don't have any leaks or anything anywhere. Just look below, check all the pipes really well, check the disposal bracket area, and as long as you don't have any leaks, you're good to go. We really appreciate you watching the video. If you found it helpful, please like and subscribe. We're also on pretty much every social media platform, so if you're on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, definitely follow us there, reach out. We're on there all the time. But thanks again. I hope we see you again in the future, and take it easy.